if you switched over to see Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen, but they were drunk as anything, and they have on Mariah Carey, but not to sing. Like they just like went to a Zoom with her or whatever. And she's laying down, which is so weird. She's laying there, but she's not moving. She's in a position where she has like 14 pairs of Spanx on. And it's like her stylist and her makeup people did her up and said, okay, don't move. The lighting's perfect. Your angles are perfect. And she has this weird, she's like, her body's twisted in a weird way. It looks very unnatural.
And she didn't move the whole time?
Did not move the whole... She was laying down, did not move the whole time. And it's like someone said, that's your angle. Don't move. It was so awkward, so weird.
Well, the best thing about Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen last night was about 12:22. So it's like 22 minutes after the new year. Mm-hmm. They're pretty much drunk at this point.
Yeah.
So they get Snoop Dogg on.
Oh, no.
And they play a game with Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg, have you gotten high at these places? And this is what happened.
I want to play a game with you called Have You Gotten High There? Okay, I'm going to run through various locations, and I want to know if you have gotten high in them, okay?
Oh, great.
All right.
Oh, God.
Snoop.
I like that.
Have you gotten high? Yeah, I do too. Have you gotten high on a yacht?
I have got high there.
But let me stop you right now. The answer to everything is yes.
Yeah, of course he has. On a yacht? Have you gotten high on a yacht this week? Should have been the question.
Yes. This is like a really weird Dr. Seuss. Have you gotten high on a yacht? Have you gotten high on a cot? Have you gotten high on a cat? Have you gotten high on a rat?
But they're doing this on TV.
Right.
That's the great thing.
With like kids watching, like, have you gotten high? Oh, my God. Go ahead.
Know the answer to this one because you talked about it on Watch What Happens Live. Have you gotten high at the White House?
So he's going to ask him that. Okay, what do you think, Cooper?
Of course he has.
And you do know that. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Okay. Have you gotten high at Martha Stewart's house?
A million times.
What is happening? Just let me handle this.
Answer would be YES. Yes,
Wow.
yes,
Yes! Did you get Martha high?
Answer?
Of course Martha got high with him. Listen, if Martha Stewart never smoked pot in her life and she has an opportunity to smoke, she's going to smoke with Snoop Dogg for the first time.
Did you get Martha high? This is the new CNN.
I would have to say, if secondhand smoke counts, yes, yes, yes.
Okay, Snoop.
I call
have
BS
you
on
gotten
that.
high at a bar mitzvah?
Okay, what do you say to that?
Yeah, the answer is yes to everything.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but that answer is going to be yes, yes, yes.
You wouldn't believe me.
I knew it because you were performing. Some rich guy paid you to perform at his kid's bar mitzvah.
Yes.
But at a bar mitzvah, what's the odds that Snoop Dogg is going to be at a bar mitzvah?
No, he got paid to perform at the bar mitzvah. He was there as the talent for the night. He probably got like $1 million from some rich guy to perform at the son's bar mitzvah.
And he told me to do whatever you want to do.
Where am I? Right. Okay. Where am I? Okay. Have you gotten high at an NFL football game?
Of course.
Yes, yes, yes. And I almost got thrown out.
Yes, you did. Okay.
I have.
Have you gotten
Not
high
even Snoop Dogg.
at an award show?
Please.
Of course.
How many? Yes,
You're doing that in the mic, and it's. I'm sorry. Yes, you have.
The greatest game ever. Have you gotten high?
But it's not a great game because the answer to everything is yes. So it's not really much of a game, is it?
Well, you got to pick things that you don't think Snoop Dogg would be high at. Have you gotten high at a funeral? Have you gotten high?
Right. That's a better question. Of course he got high when he was hired to do a bar mitzvah. Of course he got high at an award show, Martha Stewart's house. Like all the things he's asking are the obvious places. Mm-hmm. You know, ask have you gotten high on an airplane?
Before your kids opened up the first Christmas present Christmas morning, have you been high?
Right. Were you getting high the minute your child was born? Like as your wife was crowning, were you smoking?
Were you high when the child was conceived? We want to know that. Of course. So that's one thing that happened last night. Another thing that happened last night was Justin Bieber was performing. He has forgotten the words to his song.
His own song.
His own song.
You gotta go and get angry at all of my. But you know I try, but I don't do well with apologies. I forget the words.
Yeah, so he's on stage.
Oh my God.
Singing sorry on New Year's Eve and apologizes to fans that he forgot the words.
And I wonder if it's because he was high. Secondhand smoke, of course, because I think he's off drugs now. But I think pot's legal in California where he lived.
The bad thing is you and I both know the words to sorry, and he doesn't because we probably have heard it more than he has.
That's true.
I can almost guarantee it.
I've been in concerts before. You've worked in the music industry a long time. Explain that to me, because I have been in concerts many times when the artist forgets the lyrics to their own. It's always a hit song, and it's always like they'll always mess up, like they'll sing the later part first, or they'll just forget the lyrics, and the audience will help out. The audience will help sing. But what is that about? Why do artists forget their hit songs?
Because their mind is going other places when they're singing, and they're not thinking about that song, and they think it's a second skin that it's just going to come out because they've done it so much. And it just doesn't work that way. So some people now, like Ozzy and Aerosmith and all that, use screens on stage that have the lyrics.
Like a teleprompter, yeah.
So they can look over and see it. And I'm surprised Justin Bieber doesn't do the same thing. I mean, when you're on stage and you're dancing and you're trying to put on a show, I'm surprised more people don't forget more lyrics.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, and some of these songs, some of the lyrics are kind of similar. It's not like the storytelling songs of like our parents' age when like there'd be some story. It would start out in the beginning, and then it was a whole chain of events that happens in the song.
It's not American Pie. It's
like American Pie. I was thinking more like Bob Seger music. It's always a story. Like
Turn the
Too
page.
Tall could have used a few pounds, and then it goes on and on about what happened to them, and where they were and where they had sex and what happened next and the next year. There's always some, like, I remember my parents playing like rock music, and it was always, you always knew where the song was judging by where in the story
Right.
the guy was.
You gotta go and get angry at all of my.
No.
You know I try, but I don't do well with apologies. I forget the words.
The funny thing is the lyrics to I'm Sorry and the lyrics to Yummy are pretty much the same lyrics. So I can understand him getting, every one of his songs sound exactly like the other one. So I'm surprised he doesn't, mix them up.
Just do a mashup with himself.
Yeah, I mean, if you put all of Justin Bieber's hits together into one song, you could probably do it.